Hey guys, it's Maggie, and today I am here to do a book haul. I just got a bunch of books in the mail, as well as some books that I've gotten over the past week or so, and a book I got for Christmas. So I'm very excited to share all of these with you, and let's just get started. First book I have here is a book that I already own, but it's The Blood of Olympus by Rick Riordan, the 5th book in the Heroes of Olympus series, which is the sequel to the Percy Jackson series. I love this series so much. I got this book for Christmas even though I already had it, which is perfectly fine because I am a sucker for having multiple copies of books that I love. So I am glad that I have this to add to my collection, and also my Blood of Olympus, my original one, is kind of falling apart because it's been sitting there and I've read it a lot. So now I have a new copy to grace the presence of my shelf. Next, I have Scarlet and Cress by Marissa Meyer, book 2 and 3 out of the Lunar Chronicles, as you can see. Just started Cress this morning. This series is awesome and I love it, and I highly recommend it to anyone. For those who don't know, the Lunar Chronicles is a series of fairy tale retellings that is also has has a lot of robots in it. So you got Cinder in the first book, or Cinder. First book, Cinder, is the retelling of Cinderella. Scarlet is Little Red Riding Hood. Cress, I think, is Rapunzel, I might be wrong, and then Winter, I think, is Snow White. I'm getting Winter soon, but I'm very excited. I finished Scarlet about an hour ago and it was beautiful, and now I'm on Cress and I just can't put the series down, and it's so good. All the rest of the books now in this book haul are books that I got from Book Outlet. I actually ordered from Book Outlet for once. Oh my goodness, I've never done that before. This is my first ever Book Outlet unboxing, even though I already opened it, but the box is right there. Like, I'm so proud of myself. And it wasn't even that expensive. Like, I got 7 books for like $20. Like, what the heck? Goals! I'm so gonna do that like every month. Sorry Mom, I know you're watching. Love you! The first book I have is After Worlds by Scott Westerfield. This book is huge, and it's very heavy. And I didn't expect it to be like this. I don't even know how many pages this is. Over 500. I just saw 550, so that's over 500 pages. This book is huge. He also wrote the Ugly series, which is a series I also want to read that I haven't read. I actually don't know much about this. I don't know, but I kind of just want to read this and just see what happens. So this is the first book I got from Book Outlet. Next, I have The Young World by Chris Weitz. Basically, there was a sickness that wiped out most of the population except for some survivors, which are the teenagers. And it's basically just about them surviving, I guess, and how they all formed into tribes and they are trying to save humankind, and I'm very excited to read this because look at that beauty. This is beautiful. This cover, I'm in love with this cover. Wow. So this is another one that I got from Book Outlet. Next, I got Partials by Dan Wells, which is book 1 in the Partials sequence. This is basically a sci-fi novel. It's about partials that entered and that took over basically the human race. And I'm very excited about this book because I'm a sucker for dystopian sci-fi. As you know, why most of the books that I bought all have the same kind of premise. I have a problem. This book looks interesting. Yeah. I don't know, I'm a really fan of these covers. All these covers are actually really good, which is awesome. Next, I have a book that I've wanted to get for a long time, and it's Unremembered by Jessica Brody. This book is about a 16-year-old girl who survives a plane crash, and she's the only person that survives a plane crash. But there's a catch. She has no memory of herself. She has no memory of the plane, she doesn't know who she is, she doesn't know her name, she doesn't know anything. So no one knows how she got on this plane, nobody knows how she survived the wreckage, and I'm very excited to read this because this sounds interesting. Next is The Terminals by Roy Scott Buckingham. Basically, this book is another dystopian sci-fi, a group of kids known as the Young Terminals. They're all terminally ill, and so they all go on secret missions to make the world a better place, and they're called the Terminals because all of them have a terminal illness. Next, I have Monument 14 by Emmy Leigh Bourne. 6 high school kids, 2 8th graders, 6 little kids all trapped in a big superstore when there's a bunch of disasters going on around the world, which basically including a hailstorm and a chemical weapons spill, and it's just basically the apocalypse is kind of happening outside, and they're all trapped in the superstore, and they have to make refuge there. Interesting. And lastly, I have Yours Truly by Annabelle Pitcher, which is about a girl that got away with murder, and she basically writes a letter to a man who's on death row and says, "Hey, let me tell you a story about how I fell for two boys, betrayed one, killed the other, you know. So every chapter is a different letter that she writes to him about how her story and how she ended up killing a boy. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. Leave a comment telling down below if you liked it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!